Welcome back to 20 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
And I'm Red.
We're nearing the end of this thing, the master levels of Doom 2. This thing they call that.
That? Objectively or
this
factually?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Paradox.wad by Tom Mustaine. I believe this is his only map that officially made it into the master levels. More on that on the next episode, maybe. Dun dun dun. But first of all, it is very brown, and there's a secret near the start right here.
Oh, hey.
I love this secret.
Why is that? Oh, is that? Oh, God.
Look,
I hate the
this
secret.
Look, it's just one arch file.
Yeah,
Look,
but it looks like it's designed for you to run in and grab that, and he's just waiting for you.
That's a great trap if ever I've seen one.
Well, I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like the most awful Halloween surprise ever. You know, someone's just standing behind the door when you walk into a room, and he goes booga 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 booga, except with a giant tower of fire.
Well, yeah, that's what the megasphere's for, to cushion the blow.
Well, it's a good thing it's the beginning of the map, or that could end very poorly.
Well.
Moving on
this
from
is
that.
Getting a bit awkward.
Yeah.
By the way, Tom Mustaine, he'll be a major contributor in some projects in the next year, so keep an eye out for that name. Also, he's responsible, apparently, according to the text document he wrote, for creating HEU, the Heretic editing utility.
Oh, nice.
Which I'd imagine it's a hack or source code alteration of the DEU to work with Heretic, but I couldn't say for sure since I haven't looked at or seen
that thing. Yeah. Well, hey, maybe somebody knows.
Maybe.
There's always Google. You know, in like 8 years from now, something like that. I don't know.
I'm just remembering that story about my parents getting lost because of Google in the early 2000s.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
You were okay. I wasn't sure if you were there for that.
I was. Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and tell it, it's pretty great.
I honestly don't remember it that well. Something about they printed.
They were going to
you know it better. Hey.
Yeah, they were going to, I don't know, somewhere in California, I think, and they used Google Maps to print out a map. Well, when they did it, Google didn't have, like, they were offline or something, or Google didn't quite have the directions to their location, so...
Google Maps wasn't quite complete yet or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. They were still figuring it out, so the map took them to the city center, and I think it was like the middle of Los Angeles or something, or middle of San Francisco, maybe the middle of somewhere in California with lots of traffic, and it was awful and terrible. And when they got there, they finally realized where the map was telling them to go, and they were stuck in the middle of the city without a cell phone and no directions on where to actually go.
Awkward. Right, so this map, anyway, after that little sidetrack, Paradox, which I'm not sure why it's called that, it's super symmetrical, for reasons I don't know. It's meant to be apparently played so you can do any order you want to as far as the extremities there.
Oh, okay.
I think this area has a secret where you can go outside.
I mean, there are windows.
There are windows. I don't think that's how you get out.
Can't forget Doom Guy can't jump.
Yeah, him and his
roller skates or gorilla run, or I don't even remember
his non-functional knees.
Yeah, and it's basically what it boils down to is that Doom Guy is like a maglev train. He just
here we go. It's the green torch thing you gotta do. That old trick I guess Thomas Dane picked up from Doom 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's...
But yeah, doing that, you can get outside. Hey.
Oh, cool. Alright.
Well, I guess I spoke too soon. Did I? Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
I thought I hadn't pressed the switch, and that would have been really embarrassing.
Could have been.
But hey, worth it.
Oh, yes, Biffage.
Yep.
Alright, well, what now? Backtrack?
We gotta, there's key cards. I believe they're all in that tower, or the towers surrounding the castle, rather. And I think, if I remember right, the exit door's in some slightly obtuse place.
Okay, those are always...
Yeah.
I can't even finish that sentence for real. I hate that.
Well. Oh well.
Oh well. Yep.
Oh. This was something I brought up in an alternate universe that doesn't exist anymore. Did you know... I think you probably do since I already told you, but did you, general audience, know that at UC Davis, one Patrick Lemieux is teaching a course called Doom as an Art Scene?
I remember this now. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a heck of a thing.
That's definitely a class I would take, except for that I hate writing and you have to keep a Doom journal about your speed runs and your demo recording and your WAD making.
Now, I know I may catch a little bit of flack for this, but I would do it too, and I wouldn't even mind the writing part, but I don't know if I could play that much Doom. Like, I love Doom and I appreciate Doom, and Doom is wonderful, and I love all the things that Doom has inspired, and, you know, things that still come out of Doom, even to this day, which is amazing. But I don't know. It's not one of those games I can sit down and just pound hours into.
Boy, well, if I couldn't do that, we wouldn't be here right now. We probably would have stopped at, like, Doom 2.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have bothered with the WADs, but hey.
Although, to be fair, there aren't really a lot of games that I can do that with anyways.
Yeah,
level 2. Okay.
Yeah, good old underhauls, thanks. It's kind of annoying that these levels aren't continuous. You know?
Yeah, because you can't keep your weapons between any of them, which is the worst. It's like you die on every level, but you don't.
Yeah. So this is Garrison. I believe this is the final Chris Cly map that we're looking at for the master levels anyhow. But, you know, the whole previous episode was all about Chris Cly. And as far as I remember, his levels aren't very standout.
I mean, I kind of like the... See, I'm already yawning. But I kind of like the layout of this. I don't know.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. Yeah, that's it. It's just alright. I mean... Yeah.
It's Pain Elemental's being a real jerk. So that blue key, we can't quite reach it, and if I remember right, there's... Gotta quit saying that. There's a switch somewhere in a remote location that lowers that, and I think it's somewhere off the beaten path. Also, you can't quite open that yet.
What? Yeah. Okay. Oh, super shotgun, please.
Yep.
No! Oh.
Look, I got this. So we're in the basement. Welcome. It's very scenic, very wood deco. Is that the word I want?
I don't know if I've ever really seen a... Well, no, I have. Usually basements are like cement wall. Generally.
Anyway, the furnishings include such features as ceiling tiles on stone bricks.
Oh.
Just keep an eye out. There might be a little something more to the ceiling tiles.
Oh, hey.
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 Come on. Show your
there
secrets.
There we go.
They're crushers. Ta-da!
That was a lot of build-up for, like, a little... a crusher about the size of, like, a living room table.
I've seen smaller.
Oh. Although I do have one idea now.
Yeah, and of course we need that blue key that is oh so out of reach.
Yeah, Doomguy. This has been brought up before, but Doomguy couldn't just like try and scoot it off the pedestal with the butt of his shotgun or something, or
Nope.
I would love to see Doomguy make a yardstick by taping all of his guns together and try and like knock something down from a high place, so he doesn't have to go around and look for an obtuse lever, fight through a whole bunch of demons to deal with it.
Right. I'm just trying to think of a way where that could work out, where his fist is at the end of that monstrosity.
Ties the fist weapon too.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you would see the stump of his wrist attached to whatever weapon is at the start, and his hand would be on the end of the barrel of the last weapon.
That's how you get in there, by the way. You have to lower the elevator to open that door. It's kind of it's a bit out there. But you were saying...
A bit. Yeah, so... Yeah, Doomguy's stump wrist would be attached to whatever weapon starts his yardstick, and his hand would be attached to the barrel end of whatever gun is at the end. Just, kind of like blindly grabbing for it.
I'm having a hard time picturing this.
So imagine that Doomguy were to take off his gloves, but his gloves are his hands.
Right.
So he just takes off his hand and puts it on the end of his shotgun.
Oh, that's what you meant by stump. Okay, I get the picture now.
The stump of his wrist.
Boy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a bit slow on the uptake for that one.
It's fine. It's fine.
By the way, there's an armor you can get if you take a leap of faith here.
Oh, hey. Well, I mean...
Yeah. Or you could look at it and then take a leap of, just knowing that it's there, like that.
An educated fall.
A leap of, what would you call that?
A well-calculated jump.
Sure.
Falling with style. Maybe not so much.
Had that come out by 95? I wonder.
Oh, man.
Like it did.
When did Toy Story...
Oh, we've also got another ever so slightly out of reach skull key. This one is a bit simpler than it might look.
Get your yardstick, Doomguy. Come on. You don't even need a long one. Just a shotgun, chain gun, and super shotgun would be fine.
Right.
You can even stick the shotgun barrel in one of the chain gun barrels, and you wouldn't even need tape.
Now I'm imagining this contraption, going back to that, with Doomguy's fist tied to the end of the chainsaw.
So when the blade rotates, it's just repeatedly punching very quickly. As it comes
That's
back
even
around.
better what I had in my head.
He's got to run it in reverse too, so it's constantly uppercutting.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So this is the finale of Garrison.wad, which Garrison's like a kind of fortress, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. A garrison is like a mixture between like a barracks and a fortress.
All right.
It isn't
by the way, that yellow
occupied.
key, you just got to jump over the guardrail.
Oh. But going back to that chainsaw real quick, it's got a mean cut, an uppercut. I just had to get that out of my system. Sorry. Oh Jesus! Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
By the way, you need both the red and yellow keys to get through here.
That would be such. Such a jerk move. You walk across the walkway and go, oh, I don't have the thing. Well,
I mean, at least it's not that the catwalk one where it collapses forever. I think that was Chris Cly. What I'm saying is he pulled a dick move at least once and he restrained himself.
Hey. Well.
That being said, this is Nessus.wad by John Dr. Sleep Anderson, creator of E4M7 of Doom and Crossing Acheron, and also Virgil's lead in Vesperus. all of his maps in this, though, the master levels kind of look the same. They're all brown-looking fortresses that take place at night.
I mean, you know, it's cool if it's the first time you're playing the map, but if you keep doing the same thing over and over, one-trick pony, yeah.
I guess it kind of works if it were an episode like he had planned, but
well, but at the same
just
time,
playing
though,
them,
playing
them at this random order makes me it evokes the feeling of haven't I played this one before?
Right, but again, yeah, that's the point I was about to make, is if you did play them in order, you probably would still get a similar feeling, because it's like, oh, here's a different version of the map I just played, or a different layout of the map I just played.
Also, I'm really lucky I'm not dead yet. Holy cow.
Yeah, wow. I mean, you got all that armor, too. You just need a little bit of health to make it useful.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Well, that's not helping.
See, I can't catch a break here. Good thing for that megasphere.
Right?
Oh, boy.
No archvile either.
Yep. And you can't quite reach that BFG, but hurling yourself into the ledge lets you access it.
Oh, right, because of the exploit with how Doomguy's movement is calculated, right?
Weird collision detection. Actually, that's a thing that happens in E4M7 of Doom, too. There's like I think a berserk or a supercharge on a ledge just like that you gotta slam yourself into. In a secret, no less, too, so...
I wonder if that's intentional, then. Maybe it's the way people used to play Doom, that, you know, he'd go playtest his map, slam himself into that ledge, and go, yeah, it works. Not even thinking about it.
I could see that, yeah. This one has a story, actually, since it's part of his Inferno series. Nessus is the 5th canto in my Inferno series. Minos decided to grant leniency and not kill you until next week. In the meantime, having slipped past Cerberus, the top dog, you and Virgil come to a precipice overlooking the river Phlegethon? Phlegethon?
Phlegethon sounds
Phlegethon sounds fake. There, Virgil greets the Minotaur using phrases from an out-of-date passport to Demonese by Charles Berlitz. Enraged by having been asked to remove his panties, the Minotaur falls upon the ground and throws a conniption fit. You grab Virgil and climb down some boulders to the foot of the cliff where Chiron, the chief centaur... there's an eye.
Wait, there's an eye? What?
Yeah. Chiron. That's my guess.
Okay. Sure.
The chief centaur offers to the chief centaur offers to have Nessus carry you across the river on his shoulders. Why, that's mighty fine of you, says Virgil. No problem, sailor, says Nessus. Hop on. And apparently this was a deathmatch level where he added monsters and an exit. Much like, I think it was Bob Evans, the guy who did the bad half of the Lost episode, which I don't know why I keep bringing that up. I guess it's just a good example of deathmatch maps not making very good single-player maps now.
I was about to say. Yeah.
Also to be noted, this takes place on map 07, but I don't think lines Sector 666 and or 667 are used in this, so... I don't even think there are arachnotrons or mancubuses, so... I don't think you need to worry about that.
Cool, okay. We won't then.
Also, the exit's just inconsequentially right there when you go up some set of stairs.
Oh, and you'll just find it randomly and it's behind a wall that is unlabeled.
Basically, most of the levels just kind of optional.
Yeah, well, I mean, deathmatch.
Yeah. I guess he did what he could. But, you know, probably should have made a single-player level. What do I know?
I don't know. You're just playing all these years of Doom.
Yeah, it's a couple of them. A couple of years of Doom.
One or two.
That being said, this is Garrison's 6th canto of the Inferno.
I like this one already.
Yeah, this is probably the one that stands out the most of the Inferno maps. I think there's like kind of a river passage, and no fortresses. This still take place at night, but hey, at least it's like a not fortress layout.
Woo! Sorry, I don't really know what.
Well, hey. Yeah. That being said, this is the only one of the master levels Dr. Sleep made that does not have a text file story thing.
Oh. Shame.
Oh, well.
I actually kind of enjoyed those.
Yeah, they're fun. Just trying to imagine, well, not imagine, just wondering if anyone would be up to the task of completing these old episodes that these guys abandoned.
Oh, they're not finished? We'll never see the end?
Well, I mean, I don't know how to answer that.
Huh.
It sounded so earnest. We never get to see the end of this Doomwad.
Well, I mean, we'll get to see the end of this Doomwad.
Well,
This Doomwad, you know what I mean.
I get what you mean. This map.
Yes. This singular wad map. Singular map wad. Anyways.
Right. What was the question again?
Oh, this series is unfinished.
Right. So yeah, this has 3 unfinished
you missed
series.
The arrow secret. Oh, you went back. Okay, good.
Yeah, I couldn't just leave it. Gotta get me some armor. That's what saved me in the last map.
Mm-hmm. And your 5 health and 134 armor. Yeah.
Right. So, right, the unfinished thing. Dr. Sleep, Spheric Caverno, and Jim Flynn had their series, their megawads or episodes or both, that they abandoned, and then they put the levels that they never got to use into this. Basically, as far as I see it, that being Dr. Sleep's Inferno series, Jim Flynn's Titan series, and Spheric Caverno's Cabal series.
Okay.
Yeah. What I'm saying is those are unfinished. Would anyone like to finish those?
That'd be cool.
Be interesting. People have they brought this up. I might bring this up in the next video. I'm a time traveler, but
Gasp.
that could go well for a master levels the way it did kind of project. If you know what that means. That means.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I'm sorry if that upsets you and you want me to just put it back down, but...
Yeah, just leave it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll put it back right. Do you mind which way it's facing? Or
north.
Get my compass.
North up.
Oh, okay.
Yep, alright, this is good. Perfect, thanks.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Oh god, bloody sacrifice.
Right in front of the sewer, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, not a sewer, but whenever I see this kind of design, it just makes me think Doom Sewer.
A sewer-esque structure, for sure. Speaking of structures, I don't know if he was joking or not, but somebody commented on our last video when we were talking about chasms a lot, that chasms are a deep fissure, in the ground. Like, I know that. We were talking about chasms in the Doom 2 sense, map 24. Narrow bridges over slime pits.
Yeah.
Sorry. I wanted to clear the air there. I don't know if he was serious or not.
I think he was. I mean, that sounds correct to me. Based on my,
It was a Doom 2 gag. Give me a break. But anywho, was I saying anything else?
I don't know. We were talking about sewer design etiquette. But we were.
Oh, yeah.
But, skeletons.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, that hurt you.
Yeah, these skeleton rascals, tell you what. Yeah, that becomes...
Is that the long-awaited sequel to Little Rascals, where they're just old and dead? And come back to life?
It's
okay.
Like 2,000 years in the future, and their long buried corpses come out of the ground. They're tired of napping. But I was gonna say, putting a berserk to fight revenants with kind of becomes a trope in later WADs. So I guess Dr. Sleep's kind of ahead of the curve on that, which is neat.
Not a fan of it.
I used to not be, but I think it's alright now, because you kind of got to know how to toy with the Revenant AI to make fighting them with the fists more feasible. Also, there's this huge secret area with like an aqueduct thing going on.
Okay, I see. So it's some Doom community building stuff. Like this is a thing. Yep. Get used to it.
Oh, punching revenants?
Punching revenants, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
This is its origin point, somewhat. It's its origin era.
It's 000.
The earliest recorded instances of map designer instigated revenant punching can be dated back to 1995.
Yeah. One Dr. John Sleep Anderson invented the revenant punching technique in...
Something like that, yeah. Oh my God, I would love to see the History Channel take on Doom. Just, I don't know how they do it, but I'd love to see him try and maybe get Morgan Freeman to narrate it.
Isn't that... It's kind of what we are already doing, except it would be more serious.
Well, yeah, but they'd have a lot of, like... They would show gameplay, but you know how History Channel is in their mixtures of both stock footage and, like, CG animation footage. So you'd get a lot of, like, 3D renders of Doom stuff happening, but it's, like, not entirely on point and great, but at the same time you appreciate that it exists.
Right. That being said, I am looking very much forward to 3DO Doom.
Oh God.
Just keep that in the back of your head for a couple tens of videos.
I seem to forget that the 3DO ever existed, mainly because my association with 3DO was, am I remembering this right? It was the Army Men games for PlayStation.
No idea.
3DO. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Oh man, Sarge's Heroes. Anyway.
Yeah,
this
this level
monsters.
ends with a kind of cool arena, I think. You know, if I could stay there for 2 seconds, come on.
There it is. Oh yeah, that is.
Right.
Oh, it's less monsters than I thought.
Oh, true. If this were made in like 2002, it'd be, you know, packed to the brim with Revenant and Mancubuses for sure.
Yeah, you would just walk in and you wouldn't be able to see the back wall.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there'd be a cyber demon or two to help thin it out, maybe?
Yeah, but then you still gotta fight it at the end.
Actually, it's kind of relieving that it's just, you know, as simple as it is.
For now.
Because, you know, it gets to a point where you just expect that stuff to happen.
Which, I mean, you know what they say about overdoing stuff, right? It ruins the novelty, and then, you get tired of it. We're not even there yet, and I'm already tired of it.
Also, I'm glad that map ended with a megasphere because I get to quit and start a new map on the next episode.
Yeah, and not keep your BFG or anything.
Karn Sarn, dang it.
Alright.
I died on Paradox.wa.
Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way those specters could get you. But yeah, 6 secrets.
Nothing happened, I swear.
Oh, yeah, 6 secret. Happy Halloween! Oh no!
See, this is all so drawn out, because, you know...
it
really looks like I could have gotten, you know? And this imp comes from behind, and then I couldn't hide in time. Just alas.
RNG instant death.
Yeah. Oh well. Next time, the finale of the master levels, then we can make a Doom WAD and then put 1995 to bed.
1995 is pretty old. I mean, you know, you'd think that
Go on.
that it could put itself to bed. We don't have to tuck it in every night, do we? mean, it's 1,995 years old.
Look, it's just what he's into.
I'm out of here.
Bye!
So we're redoing one of the things.
Master Levels Part 5.
Ah.
Part 5, Part Chive.
I love that part. What part was that again?
The part with the chives.
Yeah. There are no chives in Doom.
What? Chive Doom. Coming 2018.
Oops,
It'll have the most chives you've ever seen in Doom.
Please update it to keep your Plus subscription.
What? No. How can I keep my Plus subscription and write Chive Doom? Excuse me, I had something in my throat.
Wow. Wow. Okay, master levels for Doom 2. Art Feveronsky.
Yeah. 5 and some change.
Arid,
the change being 0 cents.
Arid is a red shaded color of brown, I would imagine. Oh god. Yeah. That's right. This was we were talking about
commentary. The color brown a lot.
Wow.
We're like, oh, there's like 50 shades of brown, am I right?
Oof.
Yeah, it was great.
You know, that's almost one of those so bad it's good, keep it things, but I can remember what we said, and I'm like, no, it's... If it were 10 minutes shorter, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Strong, maybe. Not very confident, maybe. Just strong, maybe.
Shaky, maybe.
Shaky, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe to the power of maybe.
How many maybe would that be? How much maybe, I should say.
Depends on whether or not maybe's an integer.
Well, that would help.
I mean, it'd make the math a lot easier.
I mean, it would make the math at all.
Well, gee, look, you can get really abstract with math. It has no physical boundaries.
24 divided by house. You solve it.
Where house is a variable.
It's not an integer.
Oh.
It's just...
Is it a real number?
No, it's just like my house. 24 divided by, and then put a picture of my house.
No, literally put your house on the paper.
Oh, there we go, yeah. I'm going to draw on the ground with spray paint 24 divided by on my driveway.
Yep.
And then my house.
Look, you can get really, really abstract with math.
There's someone out there who knows how to do that, who will solve that equation.
Yeah. Mr. Ramanujan of the Math Institute can probably figure it out.
I wasn't going to go with institute. I was going to go with something more mystical.